I want to talk about calories in and calories out. I know I talk about this a lot, but it's a huge pet peeve of mine. And the whole thing with fitness influencers out there talking about this is they're making the point that you have to eat fewer calories than you burn if you're going to lose weight. And that is absolutely true. But what I want to talk about is what is the root cause? Why can some people eat 4,000 or 5,000 calories and they can't gain a pound? Why are there other people that eat 1,500 calories and get fat? It's not because they're a glutton. Has this ever happened to any of you listening where you're going along, you're doing everything like you've always done, and then all of a sudden you gain 15, 20, 30 pounds? I know people that has happened to. They didn't change anything, but all of a sudden they're eating more calories than they're burning, and they're doing everything the same. They're eating the same amount of calories, but for some reason now they're not burning those calories, and they're putting on weight at a very rapid pace. Why is that? So you can't just look at calories in, calories out. You can't keep reducing your calories to lose weight. That is not going to work in the long run, especially if you've gotten overweight. If you've gotten overweight, you need to look at the root cause. And I'm going to tell you what I think that is in most cases in a second here. I'm not a doctor, but I've been doing this for a long time. I'm a fit 60-plus-year-old guy. My body composition is probably around 15%. I test lower than that, but I don't believe it because 15% is pretty low, and I think that's pretty good. But here's what I think it is. I think the first thing that everyone needs to look at, especially if you've gained weight all of a sudden and you can't figure out why, you can't just start eating less because something has happened to your body. It's changed. And the first thing that I would check is your hormones. My guess, we'll call it non-professional opinion, is that something has gone wrong with your hormones. And when that happens, your body doesn't work the same as it did before. When your hormones are all dialed in and they're working right, guess what? You burn more calories. Your metabolism goes faster. You put muscle on easier. Everything works better. Now, all of a sudden, if you hit a certain age and your hormones go off, well, guess what? Your body has changed and you're going to start putting weight on. That's the first thing that I would check because you need to get to the root of why the calories that you're taking in are more than what you're burning, especially if you're not taking in that many calories. And I don't like it when people look at obese people and they judge them and they just right away think, oh, you're a pig, you're gorging yourself. Odds are, that could be true, but the odds are that that's not it. There's something else wrong with the body. So you need to get to the root of it. The first thing I would check is your hormones. This goes for men and women, especially testosterone. Get your testosterone checked. Are you having symptoms of low testosterone? Get it checked. Or if all of a sudden, you're doing everything right and all of a sudden your body composition starts to change. You start to put on fat and you start to get weaker in the gym. Something's wrong. You didn't change anything. You didn't change your diet. It's probably your hormones. Again, that's my non-doctor guess, and that's the first thing that I would check. I would talk to your physician and say, hey, I want to get all my hormones checked. And actually, I would recommend that you go to a specialist because the general practitioners out there are only going to look at, oh, you're in the normal range. For men, it's like 300 to 900. Oh, you're 350. You're fine. You might not be fine. Your testosterone may have dropped from 13 or 1400 down to 350. You're not fine. Your testosterone, if you're a male, may have dropped from 13 or 1400 down to 800. You're not fine. 800's at the high range of the spectrum that they say is okay, but not if you just dropped from 1400 down to 800 or 700. Something's wrong. You need to get that checked. Women will have similar symptoms as men when they have low testosterone. Women have a lot more hormones to monitor and watch, and it could be a little harder to get them right. But it's the same for men and women. If you're having low libido, brain fog, fatigue, body composition change, when you haven't changed anything, you need to look at your hormones. I recommend a specialist, someone who only deals with hormones, a physician that does hormone replacement and monitors and knows and listens to your symptoms and isn't just going to look and say, oh, you're in the normal range, you're fine, because you might not be. Hey, wait a minute, I'm gaining this body fat, I'm weaker, I don't feel good, I don't feel the same. I'm not fine, I'm not where I want to be. You want your hormones to be optimal, not necessarily in the range. If they're optimal and in the range, great. But you want them to be optimal. And if you find out that your hormones are off, you've probably found the reason why the calories in, calories out scenario or equation is that you're burning less calories than you're taking in. And then you eat less and you're still burning less. It's because your body is not working efficiently. If it's not hormones, find out what the root cause of the problem is. Something is wrong. Something has changed with your body from the time it was younger. And maybe you have changed the food that you're eating. Maybe you are eating junk food, but get to the root of the cause. And eating bad food could cause your body to store more calories than you're burning. Eating wrong food or bad food will do that. It can do that. There's a lot of reasons. The big purpose of this video right here is to get you all to think about, why am I not burning more calories than I'm taking in? Don't just try to eat less. Keep eating less. That's not going to work in the long run. It won't work. You have to get to the root cause, talk to experts, do your own research, and find out. Look at the little skinny person that eats 5,000, 6,000 calories and is a total toothpick. Why is that? Yes, he is burning more calories than he's taking in. But if he takes in 5,000 calories, 6,000 calories, he still can't gain weight, or her, even if she's trying. So don't just look at the calories in, calories out, and think that you're going to beat weight off of you by eating less. It won't work that way. It's a diet that won't work. You can't do it that way. A lot of people, they get their bodies right and they start eating more. How come they're eating more? And I've experienced that myself. I really get my diet really clean. I'm eating more. My calories are up and I start to get leaner. I start to lose body fat when I'm eating more. It's because I'm getting my body to work better. And getting your body to work better is how you burn more calories than what you take in. That's the way to do it in the long run. I understand if you're getting ready for some type of a competitive show or something, you need to go a little extreme and you're going to cut those calories temporarily to get your body to look a certain way for a day or two. But that's not a long-term thing. Always think about what is the root cause. Don't think about, I'm going to eat less. So I just wanted to, get out here and say that. And if you guys have questions, put them in the comment section. And if I can't answer them, I'll try to get someone to answer it for you. If you want to know more about me, you can go to stevemain.com. I'm a health club owner. I've done this all my life. It's my passion, and diet and exercise is what I do. So I will talk to you all soon.